It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's now a loose football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. Still on the move. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And that is the dream start for this defense on the opening drive. They get the first points of the game for their team.
You know, Mike, every team, they have an opening drive script. So what it is, it's the plays they feel best about. Pass, run, establish a little rhythm, and get your players into the game a little bit. Here they are executing their opening script, something they've done all week long. They cough the ball up, scoop, score, and you couldn't have drafted a worse start for this offense.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for an Eagles first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, San Francisco. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Throwing is Purdy. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. We are through 1. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he'll Broncos have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Again, Hurts. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. First and 10 for Purdy. That one incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this ball incomplete on third down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will cut the deficit down to 2.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, set. Trap 60. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Buffalo 18.
On third down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Warriors 70. 70 range. 70 range. Ready.
Fourth down, it's Purdy. Going up top. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. It's a gain there of 26 yards. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. On fourth down, here comes Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Purdy. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's caught Saquon Barkley. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Yeti. Hey, easy. 63, bang.
To throw is Hurts. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Niners are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Purdy. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've hit halftime, and it's the visitors, the Eagles, out on top. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
To return is Pearsall. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll put Ayuk in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
18
Here's Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Now he'll run it.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all...
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Again, it's Purdy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is That's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time. Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're going. Here's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's Purdy again. Open man is Jennings. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
No contact. 73. 73. No contact.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And